starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Come on now.
They come out here in the
check.
eye.
Gun. Kill. Gun. Check. Lucky.
And the D-line pitching together must be expecting to run. They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Here's the lineup and a big boy in the backfield, Tolbert.
It's real easy to look at him and immediately picture a bowling ball scattering pins. That's exactly what Mike Tolbert does.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Three down. Hey, check. 3 down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Newton now to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And here's a look at the defense for Denver.
DeMarcus Ware may be a veteran, but he's not just a wily one. He's a terrific producer. Still extremely difficult to block when he's rushing the passer.
2 yards to go here on third down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Check.
On third and short, Tolbert. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
3 down. 180. 51's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. It goes as a pickup of 23.
Kelvin Benjamin bounced back from an ACL injury in 2015 to really good health in 2016 and had a 100-plus yard game early in the season, so it looked like he was all the way back. But Brandon, the rest of the year, never broke 100 yards again.
That is hard to believe. He had a stretch late in the season. He went 18 yards, 11 yards, 20 yards. That's just not what you expect from him in the Panthers.
Not at all. I don't think it's all his fault, but they're going to be looking for another breakout season from him next year.
Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it, 6 points on the board. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put.
Maximizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Watch left. Let's go deep.
Here we go. Over.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders. Sanders, the former SMU product, had 79 catches last year, over 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. They're going to need more of him in Denver if they want to get back into the playoffs.
Part of a great tandem, he and Demaryius Thomas, and Demaryius plays out wide. He's one of those guys that you send him out there and let him work one-on-one and use his big body and his big frame to get open. Manuel Sanders, he has the ability to work inside as well. And he's not just quick, he's also fast, and he's dependable for a quarterback because a lot of the routes he runs are right in the sight line. Easy throws for a QB.
Thomas, the lone receiver left.
Green, 39.
From the 50 at Simeon. Screen play, Anderson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Strong left. Strong left. Let's go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And now it's second down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it's third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Check 43. Shit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 4th down.
So the defense forces a 3-and-out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on 1st down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass, went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
Taken in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Simeon. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go.
3rd and 2, Simeon. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Halfback sent in motion. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Simeon. He's got his man here. It's Green. 11 yards on the pickup, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now the former Blue Devil, it's Jordan Townsend. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons, it looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Shift together here from the D-line. Again, a run with Thompson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal.
Now let's go.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Version.
Now let's go. Boom, land it. No. Slam. Detroit. Back that it up. Gun. Back that it up.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Newton. And Olsen over the middle.
Okay, I have to take a second here and talk about Greg Olsen, the tight end for the Carolina Panthers. 3rd straight year over 1,000 yards in receptions. And guess what? That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. 3 straight years by a tight end.
That's really something. Now 31 years of age. They're going to need him next year to turn it around because a very disappointing season.
Not the season anyone expected, least of all the Carolina Panthers, but he's a building block that they can go ahead and get back to form starting in 2017.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got 780.
2nd and 10. Newton again. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Hey, check 180.
SOS.
Gun.
They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Tighten up.
Gun.
Let's go, boys.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Newton buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jared Crick able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up. Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Double dog. That's the way. Check three.
They fake the give. Newton. He's got time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Andy Lee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the...
C.J. Anderson. And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson, 64 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Whip. Watch the whip.
They go play action here on first down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the interception, here's Simeon. On the right side, caught by Green. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play, understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that way. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Second down and just one.
Gone!
down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the back goes into motion.
Over!
Simeon on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2
now.
to the right.
Green 39! Green 39!
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 2nd and 10, Simeon. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hurry up, here we go!
First down, here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
You got 3 down, 3 down.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Watch him now, Barney!
Motion.
Here's Simeon now on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey. You got 3.
Here we go now!
Here comes the D swarming to the line. In motion left goes Sanders. Sanders in motion right.
Leopard! No. Check! Patriot!
Let's go. Motion.
To throw is Simeon. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Strong left.
Thomas, the lone receiver left.
Let's go!
We got 3.
Blue 90!
We got 3.
Blue 90!
Spike 56. Spike 56.
Watch him now, Barney!
Watch out.
On second down, here's Simeon. That's caught. It's Thomas. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, the bad news, the Denver Broncos didn't make the playoffs, but the good news for Demaryius Thomas, he was over 1,000 yards again as a receiver.
6 straight years he's done that, but yards per catch and touchdowns down a little bit. Any of that due to the change at quarterback?
Think about it. For him now, in the last 2 seasons, he's had to get used to 4 different quarterbacks throwing him the football. I think that yards per...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And a cutback right sideline. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's the Wildcat with Stewart. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When we did DeMarcus Ware's games in Dallas, didn't we spend most of the time talking about him rushing the passer?
We did, and how about now?
Oh, boy, he's expanded his game in a big way. Really does a great job in the run game now, using his length, using his leverage to hold the point of attack and make plays as we just saw there.
Ringo.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. After the run, Newton going to throw. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Stays on his feet, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurry up, here we go.
And he motions the wide receiver.
Blue 90.
From the gun, here's Simeon. This will be caught at about the 6. Only 2 yards on the completion at second down.
Watch it now, Barney.
Play clock winding down.
All right, here we go.
On second down, Anderson. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. From the 3 now, here they come on third and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Simeon on third and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And McManus able to put it through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, it fielded at the 8. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Get hype! Get hype! Get hype!
On second down, here's Newton. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
What we got? This is our time. This is our time, right?
Now Newton on 1st down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Strong left. Strong left. Woo! Let's go, Brown. Let's go.
Set!
Mike 5'9".
No.
Switch.
After the interception, here's Simeon. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And now with the play clock becoming an issue here, Gary Kubiak is going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Right.
Detroit!
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Now let's go! All right, now look at 50.
Twist.
No. Check. Patriot! Back out of that Philly. Here we go. Hurry up. Here we go. Over. All right, here we go. Blue, landing.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
In motion left here, Sanders. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Three buzz.
17. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they'll try to fire up the running game with C.J. Anderson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And quickly, they get to the line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They come out here in the It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Hey, give them credit. That's a good, solid game there in the sneak because it all comes together. Much space.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Thompson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run. So now a little soul-searching on 4th down. No move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Lynch, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Paxton Lynch taking it in. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go. And let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Watch left. Come on, baby, get excited. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT. tee on the last drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Wake up! Wide! Get wide! Bring a set! Come on! Kill! Turn it up!
Back to the air, Newton on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
13, fellas, 13. Watch 13. Single.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They come out five wide, three of them to the right side. On first and 10, Newton. Incomplete.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's really been a thing of beauty for them. He's got to figure all day long prepping for the game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
Watch the pass.
Ready? 180.
Second and 10, Newton again. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there at 22.
That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Newton now to throw. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and get all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
It's brought in right side by Ginn. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now it's Newton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's second and 10.
Single receiver.
Get high, baby. Gun. Let's go. Let's do this.
On second and 10, Newton. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And tough starting. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And not great starting field position here for the offense. After the interception, here's Simeon. Green with a catch left side. Muscles him off. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant.
All right, here we go. Now. Check. Patriot. Gun.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left.
Set. Green, 39.
The play clock's running down.
Patriot.
From the gun on third, Simeon. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here with that type of a lead. Clock on their side. Instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Simeon on first down. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. And an alley to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Patriots.